You know what I'm talking about? If you walk outside without that confidence cologne, you know what I mean? You ain't wearing it, it's wearing you. It's wearing you down. Because some stuff ain't got to be fly, but I seen some people with so much confidence. You know what I mean? They weren't wearing the clothes or that they put on. Man, every time I walk outside, man, I spray some of that confidence cologne. It's an aura, you know what I'm talking about? What that you got? That's that confidence right there, man, you know? Yeah, it look good on me, don't it? Then everybody else start thinking like, man, I want to feel like he feel. Let me put on what he got on. You know what I'm saying? It's attractive. You know what I'm saying? That confidence cologne hit every time, man. You know? Hey, it don't matter where I walk outside with that confidence cologne to spray. I be spraying extra too. You can smell it in the air. Oh, yeah, bro, confident as hell. God damn. Well, I matter of fact, I'm about to make me a cologne called Confidence by Keys. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna smell good, but more importantly, you feel me? It's gonna be made to boost confidence, and I'm gonna have to figure it out scientifically and energetically. When you just smell it, it's like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel confident, then people around you cannot help but mirror the way you feel about yourself, and they become more confident in you. And confidence, man, how you winning. Because some people think it be all skilled. Somebody go in there all skilled up, but they be so boring and insecure. And somebody else, man, they be so confident, yet they don't have the same skills as somebody else. They'd be the one to get the job. They'd be the one to get the deal. Because you want to believe in a person that you're talking to and you're working with. Man, I'm talking to somebody, man, and they ain't confident in a product. I ain't confident in it. Well, shit, you don't think it's good for me? I don't think it's good for me, because the way you just made me feel was what made me think that way. So now I got to be led by my thoughts and my feelings, and guess what? It becomes a rejection. So, you know, I've been loving doing this mentorship because it focuses me on becoming a better master teacher and focusing on the results. So we had to do a clarity call where we had to really get everybody down to what is their goals and why that is. And once you gain clarity, right? True clarity, because a lot of times we don't know how to be honest with ourselves, right? Because we get a little embarrassed when it becomes honest. And it's like, no, I want you to strip down that, because when we have clarity, we can win. Right? A lot of things can't happen. You can't get growth until you get clear about what you really want and why you want it. So we got to strip all of that down and get to that key point. And that's when you start seeing people like, oh man, they now having the success that they needed, because they was lying to themselves about what was the real goal. And you got to get specific. When we talking about clarity, don't tell me you want growth. I need to know why. I need to know what area. And I need to understand how you're going to measure that. That was one of the most beautiful things when we was able to sit down and have those conversations about how are you measuring that growth daily, so that you would even know when you've reached a goal. So sometimes you might say, I'm focused on growth. Well, how do you know you're growing? Is it consistency? Is it every day? So now you have to have a point of measurement that you can say, okay, this is working for me. I'm getting 1% better. And then what happens is, same way if you're going in the gym, when you go in the gym, you can build about this amount of muscle when you work out every day. It's a little bit about a muscle. That may look like a little bit, but if you do that over time, man, that muscle is huge. And all of a sudden that's distributed throughout your body and you have growth. But how can I measure that? If I say I just want growth, well, I'm going to go consistently every day. So every day that I wake up consistently, I get me a certain amount of rest. I get me a certain amount of calorie intake, right? I break down a certain amount of calories per day. So now I can start following that, and I can say, man, my consistency has improved. So now I can say that I'm successful. But most people don't even know when they reach success. So they don't know when the points to celebrate and then, or be grateful for that. So therefore you don't magnify that. Because you trying to get to the end. No. I ain't trying to get to the end. I want to develop the traits that allow you to get to the end. And then start a new journey. Right? Some people want to get more customers and want to get more sales in their business. Okay. You want to do more money this year than you did last year, because you say you want growth and you want to scale. Well, if I ask you, how many customers did you have in the month of November last year? And you don't know, how do you know if you've grown or not? Is it a feeling? So you should probably be able to look at last year's numbers and say, well, last year I had 1,500 people that visited my store. This year I want to increase that and have 3,000. Well, how you gonna get 3,000? Well, last year you didn't do certain posting habits. Well, this year, if you do that every single day, and you develop your email list, and you develop these automation tools, and now you can start tracking that success based on cause and effect.